All right, guys. So you've been talking about how to get more money and do this and do that, but you really need to improve your mindset. Like improve your mindset when it comes to money, right? So we're going to talk about some key ways to improve your money mindset, right? Because when it comes to improving your personal finances, your money mindset is a critical foundational piece, right? Your goals may revolve around becoming debt free, right? Saving money, investing, getting to that illustrious seven figures, right? Right? So without the right mindset, it's going to be really difficult to accomplish. So, you know, we kind of want to talk about some of the things that are going to help you get there. And these days, all it takes is a quick Google search, and within seconds, you'll be provided with, just tens of thousands of articles and blogs giving you a step by step on how to do all the stuff that, you want to do to get closer to your money goals. But if you've ever attempted to accomplish a difficult goal and failed, it requires a lot more than a step by step guide of what to do in order to successfully meet that goal, right? So, let's talk about adjusting your money mindset to achieve your financial goals. The absolute most important part of being able to achieve your goals requires having the right mindset. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it's not always that easy to keep your mindset in check while you take on that's sometimes long term task of building wealth. Attaining the right mindset to build wealth means working on the way you think, working on discipline, getting comfortable, and doing what it really takes to get to your end goal. Improving your mindset is not a one and done type of thing. Just like the muscles in your body, you got to work to maintain it continuously, otherwise, it just deteriorates. So, to help you improve your mindset, these are going to be the tips that we're going to talk about to help you improve, right? So, let's talk about the first one. Decide to be financially successful, right? You got to make that decision, right? Getting to wealthy actually starts way before you open that investment account or make the first deposit into your savings account. It starts with a simple decision, which in itself is a very profound one. It's deciding that you're going to be wealthy, and that in turn means deciding to commit to the journey and trust the process. Deciding you're going to be wealthy with full conviction, right, is an incredible boost to your mindset. This is because with this decision, you're telling yourself you can do it. Unlike, other times where you're like, oh, I'm going to do it, but you're like, can I really, right? And unless you believe you can be wealthy, you probably won't be inclined to do what it actually takes to build that wealth, right? So then, number two, determining your life values, right? Because once you've decided you're going to be wealthy, you have to determine your reason for wanting this financial success. And that means determining your why, right? Your why drives a deep sense of purpose and helps you develop the motivation you need. In fact, having a why can directly improve factors in your life that tie into overall happiness. So, why do you want to pay off your debt? Why do you want to save money? Becoming financially successful, financially independent, right? Why? Knowing what your why will be your ultimate motivator, especially on the days or during the seasons when things are not going as you might have hoped, right? So the next thing we want to talk about is let go of standards and focus on what really matters to you, right? Now, when it comes to building wealth and working on your money mindset, you have to go with what works for you. And it's important to not get caught up in standards that are defined by the world, right? You also want to avoid comparison with others. It's it's just not worth it. Again, this is going to go back to your why. You might want to retire young. Having half a million might be your definition of financial independence, or maybe it is a million. Or your financial goal might be to just have enough money to backpack around the world. Whatever your goal might be, focus on your own standards and what money means to you in relation to what you want in your life. Now, number four is going to be really difficult for some people because you getting comfortable with your fears and your discomforts. A lot of people have problems with fear and anxiety, right? But anxiety and fear are natural byproducts when you want to accomplish something big, right? There's the fear of the unknown, right? Then there's the fear of change. the fear of failure, and you have to get comfortable with these things. Now, there's a lot of instances where fear can stop you dead in your tracks and can become extremely overwhelming, especially when you start making up things in your head all about what if this, what if that, and all the whatnots, and just on and on and on, right? And you make up all these things around what could happen that more often than not never happens, right? The thing about fear, though, is that since it comes with the territory, you really have two choices. The first choice is to let it keep you stuck where you're at. The second, and of course the better choice, is to embrace fear as part of the journey. Let it come along for the ride, but let it know it's not allowed to hold you back. One great way to overcome fear is to remember your why and look back at all the accomplishments you've had to date and the fears you've overcame to get there. If you could get past those fears, you can almost definitely get past your current fears about money. For every fear you have, there's probably one action. Even if it's just a small one, you can take to counter that fear. So, as an example, are you afraid you'll never get out of debt? You can focus on making a debt payment right now or in the near future to work against that fear. Remind yourself constantly, no matter how terrifying it can be, you can do this, and you just need to focus on taking small steps every day, and before you know it, you'll make big progress, big steps, long strides, right? Now, the last thing we want to talk about is express gratitude and affirm yourself to success. You hear this a lot from, multiple different people, right? Expressing gratitude is a good way to adjust what you focus on. When you are grateful, you focus more on the things you have that you are appreciative of, as well as on all the good that has come to you. Gratitude also drives contentment in your life, which is key to, wealth building, because when you're content with what you have, you are less compelled to spend in order to gain material satisfaction, which doesn't always work, because you'll find that there's always something new that you can buy, right? Affirmations are another really amazing way to fine-tune your mindset, because affirmations help you put yourself in a state of mind where you are frequently stating what you believe to be true and what you want to come true, which in turn keeps you focused on the things you want and not the things you don't. So let's wrap this up. What do we think? Well, I just want you guys to remember that having the right money mindset can make a big difference when it comes to achieving, your life and financial goals, right? And it will, however, require constant focus and maturing, right? And it's all about setting the right intentions and keeping your goals at the top of your mind. You're more than capable of adjusting and improving your money mindset, right? And it's well worth it, guys, right? So I really hope you guys got some good information out of this. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Until I see you guys in the next video, y'all be safe.